What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to go over 7 WWE wrestling careers Vince McMahon ruined on the main roster. Before we get on the video, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get straight on the video with number 7, Ty Dillinger. This may be a bit harsh since he kind of just made his debut a couple months ago, but even with this little time, WWE creative proves that they can quickly destroy a wrestler and their momentum. As we all know, Ty Dillinger is one of the most over wrestlers in the company with his innovative gimmick, the Perfect 10. The gimmick was actually working on the main roster as most of the crowd was chanting 10. So what does WWE decide to do with the guy who's getting really over with the audience? Well, they put him on a pre-show of a B pay-per-view and then he just disappears from TV for weeks. Who knows when he's even coming back? All I know is they dropped the ball on Ty Dillinger. Number 7, American Alpha. What the hell happened to these guys? Back in NXT, they were one of the best tag teams, putting on some amazing matches with the Revival. Even when they got called up to the main roster, SmackDown was making them feel like a really big deal. For a few months on the main roster, they started to be jobber tag teams, which were local indie wrestlers. It seems that they lost all their momentum when they won the tag team championship titles. How ironic. They weren't seen on TV for many weeks and the tag team division felt dead. Finally, they lost their tag team titles to the Usos 2 months ago, and we haven't seen them since. It's a true shame because they are a really great tag team. WWE really never gave them a chance to develop their characters. Hopefully they do in the future. Number 5, Enzo and Big Cats. Enzo and Cass were supposed to be the next big face tag team, but that was stopped due to other teams doing well. First off, the New Day were very successful, therefore they held the titles way longer than expected. Then, they were scheduled to win it at WrestleMania 33 in a triple threat ladder match, but that push was put on hold because of the returning Hardy Boys. Now, it seems that Enzo and Cass as a team are splitting up soon due to the new storyline of who attacked them. It sucks that these two never won tag team titles on NXT or Raw, but that's WWE creative for you. Hopefully, once the storyline picks up, they both have successful singles careers. Number 4, the Vaudevillains. The Vaudevillains had one of the best runs in the NXT tag team division, but they miserably failed on the main roster. I guess their gimmicks are something that didn't appeal to the younger audience. They were a great tag team, but to me it seemed that Vince McMahon completely gave up on them once they were called up. Seriously, 3 weeks after they made their main roster debut, they were already having dark entrances during commercial breaks. Fast forward to a few more weeks after that and it was official, they were buried as a tag team. Later that year, they got drafted to SmackDown Live and I expected some sort of push and we saw nothing. Simon Gotch was later released and Aiden English is just a jobber who cries on TV. Sad story for the both of them. Number 3, Bray Wyatt. A lot of people seem to forget that Bray Wyatt spent the beginning of his career in NXT. I feel like he was rushed into the main roster way too early and he wasn't nowhere near ready. As a result of this, many wrestling fans have seen the amount of potential Bray Wyatt had that has never been fully used. Even when he won the WWE Championship, he dropped it after a month. Now all he does is simply lose over and over and over again. It's a true shame as he currently has one of the best gimmicks and is great in the ring. Number 2, Finn Balor. How do they manage to mess up Finn Balor on the main roster? Like seriously, how? Finn Balor is the total package. He's amazing in the ring, he has an awesome demon character, and the fans love him. Finn Balor was actually set to have a lengthy title run, but had to drop it to an unfortunate injury. Instead of bringing him back and allowing him to take back his spot on the top, they didn't do anything for him for WrestleMania. They had him in a pre-show segment for Payback. He lost the Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way. He's most likely not going to be at the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. And let's not forget about his Universal title rematch he was never granted. It seems like they have no plans or no idea what to do with Finn Balor, and to me, that is just insane. And number 1, Bayley. This is one of the most gut-wrenching things for me to see. Bayley was so over with the crowd in NXT, it was almost impossible for her to fail on the main roster. But somehow, some way, Vince McMahon found a way. He took one of the most beloved wrestlers of all time and completely destroyed her career. Even Triple H is angry about this and he has the right to be so. He builds all these stars just for Vince McMahon to ruin them. Half of the crowd hates Bayley. What is wrong with you, Vince? I can't believe Vince doesn't realize he is destroying something he has built. I'll end this video on a quote for the boss himself. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and only 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana. Check out my other channel, Official Life Facts, and I'll see you all later.